My name is Louis Spencer.
My name is Natalie Vreeland.
I'm Easton.
I'm an electrical engineering senior. On the side, I'm doing a little bit of mathematics and doing a little bit of computer science as well.
My pronouns are she, her. I study biomedical engineering.
I'm a sophomore in computer science right now.
My name is Allison Powell. I'm a junior mechanical engineering major with biomedical engineering minor, and I use they or any pronouns.
So I joined Frost 2 years ago, I think spring of 2023.
I joined about a year ago.
I joined Frost my freshman year, so that would have been the September of 2022.
Ever since then, it's just been smooth sailing. It's been fun, and I'm really proud of what Frost has become since then.
I think that something I was interested in, like back when I was younger too, is surgical robotics. So that definitely influenced my decision to join.
During the career fair, the club fair, I walked around, and one club just stood out to me, which was Frost.
I joined Frost Robotics at the very start of my freshman year. I think it was right after the involvement fair. I saw their booth there, and I instantly knew this was a club I wanted to be a part of.
In high school, I knew I wanted to do something related to robotics, so I was thinking either mechanical engineering or electrical engineering. And I chose ultimately to pursue electrical engineering because I could still learn about some aspects of robotics without having to take thermodynamics, because it's a hardcore.
I had a casual interest in general robotics, but not quite what we did at Frost, which is more combat oriented. But definitely back in high school, there was a class which I thought was kind of neat, but it was much more. It was different from what we do, but it was still interesting, definitely.
Throughout my entire time in high school, I was in the First Tech Challenge, which is like FRC, but just with smaller-ish robots. And so I knew I wanted to continue that passion going into college. So just the moment I saw Combat Robotics, I'm like, oh, that looks like a lot of fun.
Before joining, I did have an interest in robotics. I did FRC, First Robotics Competition, in high school, where we would build larger robotics, and ever since joining that club in high school, I knew robotics was something that was really fun and cool.
As part of the club, I act as the vice president.
Right now I'm a programmer.
I am the current Frost president. This means that I help run meetings. I do a lot with outreach to new members, tabling at different events.
And some of my responsibilities are organizing different company outreach events. So currently we're in the talks with several local companies to see if they can actually sponsor our organization.
As the president, I can help facilitate any of the needs of the club that might be working with my vice president, secretary, and treasurer for sponsorship, outreach, working directly with the electrical and computer engineering department to table for Frost at UConn Bound Days.
And also we're trying to work on merchandise.
My favorite aspect, it's probably the people, definitely.
One of my favorite aspects of the club, definitely the people.
I think my favorite aspect is the people.
Okay. I've made a lot of valuable friendships at Frost, met a lot of great people.
People always make it so much better.
It's so much fun to come and just hang around. Some days you can come and oh, I don't really feel like it today. I'm kind of tired.
Even when things are slow with work, it's definitely something that will keep you coming back, I guess.
I'll just hang out with these guys and help them when they need help. Or some days I can come in work really hard, and it feels really nice to just have that balance.
There's Allison, our president. She's probably one of the best people I know. There's also Natalie. She's awesome, and they're both great people to work with, and I'm really glad I met them.
Frost is made of a lot of great people, which makes just, making the robots really fun. I also love that at Frost, we're not too worried about being super good. We want to learn a lot, so we don't have all of that pressure of thinking that we need to be the best. We just know that, if we put effort in, we'll learn and we'll have a lot of fun.
So an average meeting, it's a good question. Usually we start off with just some general announcements at the beginning, maybe 5 to 10 minutes of that, and then we get out into our own breakout groups.
We break out into groups, and we all work on our individual projects. We have the Melty Brain project, which I'm mainly part of.
But we have different robots that we're all concurrently working on. So some of these are the FlameBot, the Melty Brain spinner, the vertical and horizontal spinners.
There's glacial undercut, there's the robotic arm, all that. All those groups break out separately, and they just do their work and then chit chat,
We come in, we hang out, and we just get to work.
It's a combat robot. It's a full body spinner. It spins on 2 wheels.
One of the programmers on one of our robots called the Melty Brain. which basically just like a robot that has 2 wheels and spins, just like go crazy inside of the arena.
Just due to the amount of energy that obviously creates, it hits things really hard. That's the most basic way to explain it.
What really got me into Frost was right after the involvement fair in my freshman year, I actually got to go to a Combat Robotics tournament in Norwalk, Connecticut with National Havoc Robotics League.
We fight in the National Havoc Robotics League down in Norwalk, and we mainly fight in we only fight currently in the 3-pound weight class. But yeah, that's what we do. We build combat robots.
I've participated in a couple of the tournaments. I can't say I've ever really driven for any of them though, because we usually like to let the younger members do that, so they'll get more experience.
Sometimes it's schools, sometimes it's individuals. Like WPI is a big example. They're a very well-known combat robotics community, and they create a lot of robots. And but also we compete against individuals too.
I went to a bunch of the tournaments last semester, and it was just so much fun, like going in, just like seeing all the behind the scenes of what was happening, going in, like helping repair the robots after the fights. It was so much fun.
We do tournaments about every 2 months or so those tournaments are really awesome. We all carpool or bus down to Norwalk. We get to watch some fights, participate in some fights, talk to other builders who are there, and work on our bot.
But when we're not actually competing at the tournament, I spend my time helping out with the robots, helping reassemble them after we get destroyed.
The name of the game with combat robotics is that you're going to break some things, so make sure we have enough replacement motors, replacement weapons, replacement chassis.
This usually leads to pretty funny shenanigans. For instance, this past NHRL tournament, we got one of our robots got absolutely eviscerated, and we had to spend most of the time that we were there reassembling it. Just pretty much our motto is, if any member wants to build their own robot, they can, and we'll make it happen.
I would love to say that Frost Robotics is for everyone, really all majors, any experience levels. We can help you, grow robotics knowledge from the ground up. I love that at Frost you learn a lot of really practical hands-on skills for life, such as like soldering or kind of basic electronics. I also think everyone should give it a try, because literally, what is cooler than robots fighting robots?